Lively. Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
You're facing off against another rookie from New England.
Yeah, like everyone else,
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. Now, look at Dallas's starting lineup. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Flag in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. LeBron James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And front and center on the latest issue of Time magazine, who other than MP?
And he's been making headlines, turning pages and turning heads. And the story just about writes itself.
To the middle. Here's LeBron. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. But LeBron's playing days are over. And GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
On the wing, James. He had 37 points last game out. Ayton off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That long reach by Ayton made it easy for him to collect that rebound and convert.
Davis setting the pick for Irving. Again, Irving missing.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Doncic against Irving. To stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And MP throws it down.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Fires the 3 for Kyrie Irving, and that's good. Irving's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Irving passes to Lively. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Exum. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're at home in this one. But even if they win, it's unlikely they'll advance to the next round.
Well, they're sitting on a 1-2 record, unable to get that crucial 3rd win in the group stage of the Cup. But still, this one counts in the regular season standing.
Now, talking about how things are going for the Mavericks, they have steamrolled through the NBA Cup so far. with 3 straight wins to start the competition.
And with this being their last game of the group stage, they want to keep it rolling, right? Going into the knockout phase, undefeated gives the team a lot of motivation to take home the trophy.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Back to you, Kevin.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. All right, Bigfoot, Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Smart is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's MP. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5. Now here's James. He's got 15. Yep, that one goes.
Well, some guys can get a little caught up in that mid-range, but not MP.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Lakers had been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told. This pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, John, thanks for the update. So it's the Mavericks now, after the basket by Los Angeles. Dallas, no good that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And for a center, DeAndre Ayton has a beautiful jump shot, and he's really comfortable from that distance.
Here's Irving. His last outing, 16 points for him. And it's flag missing.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
1:16 left now here in the second. James with the bucket. James has got 21 in the game.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 7 to end the run. MP grabs the miss.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
40 seconds left to play here in the half. Buries the long-range jumper. LeBron got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. And Dallas also making the switch. Marshall, he's checked in. Anthony Davis. .34 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Flag. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to... build this league. The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Doncic against Irving. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
1 second left, and there's another one for the Lakers.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Lakers ahead, rolling through the final minutes of the quarter on a huge 15-0 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome. First up on the... Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Here's Doncic. No scoring in this one. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Rui Hachimura. Allie, what are they telling you there?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles provided some information. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. They are going to keep him on the sidelines tonight, and it may be a few more games until he's ready to get back on the court. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this. But it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. In its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Kyrie Irving is out there with Dante Exum. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's stolen by Davis. Flagg with it, defended by Reeves. Exum's shot is off.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's James, and he has 28 points for the game. Hits the outside fadeaway. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Davis kicks to Irving, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And here is MP, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pass to Flagg. Shoots over James. No good off the back of the rim.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Here's Irving after the basket by Los Angeles. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving, and he said, quote, Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game, and with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well. Back to you.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Smart's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
MP fires.
He got it! Wow! Let it fly! Why not?
Outside, Davis. Here's Flagg, covered by MP. Knocks down the 3-ball. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, that is Kyrie, the competitor. He would not let that 3 go unanswered.
Thompson for the triple. And the Mavericks another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Davis, following the basket by MP. Here's Vanderbilt. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to Irving. Launches a 3 at the tip, and Lively able to finish. Lively's got his second bucket.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And here's MP for three. Sinks the triple.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
In the corner, it's Flag. Here's Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Outstanding job getting the call inside. Kyrie Irving is...
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for... Checked in for Smart. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. Flag is checked in for Thompson. And it's Dante Exum in for Williams. And P out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Here's Flag. Dallas again missing. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's James. That shot off the mark. Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Exum finds Lively. Here's Flag. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, that's two good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
And James throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Pass to Exum. It's Davis with the drive. 6 to shoot. Here's Flag. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
MP fires from way outside. Missed. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. Boy, were they resilient. Ending the group round at 2 wins, 2 losses.
And we'll see if it's a
Great win for you guys tonight, MP. And you broke that.
Yeah, of course, man.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot.
I've been waiting for a chance to go up against Cooper Flag since, Heck, before I got my learner's permit. Because all I heard for years is how good this kid is from Maine and how I can't hold a candle to him. Well, Zan, what can they say now? Let's go. Talk louder, Vermont owns Maine. We own them.
I didn't realize these New England rivalries were so heated.
Oh, yeah. Like Bennington versus Bowdoin. The Green Mountain State always reigns supreme.
All right, listen up. I know you're carrying a big load for being a rookie, but we need you to step up tonight. With 2 starters out, we're going to have to lean on you even more.
Yeah, whatever we need, Coach. I got you. I got us.
Good. And you might have to play the entire game.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Right around the quarter mark of the season, Clark, rookies seem to be finding their footing out there.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. Every rookie is a little different, but usually around the quarter pole of the season, you start to get a feel for how you need to go about your work. It's a tough adjustment, but once it locks in, you're on your way.
And MP said he wanted to outplay every player in his rookie class. Easy to say, much harder to do.
We've had a lot of guys set out to be the top rookie in their class, but adjusting to this league can be more difficult than anticipated, which is why MP deserves high praise. His goal has been to be the best rookie, and so far, that's exactly what he's done.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Vanderbilt and Ayton patrol the paint. Gabe Vincent out there with Austin Reeves. And it's MP in at the 3. Murray Boyles can't get it to go.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And there's James from the arc. Sinks the tray. MP's got 7 points in the game.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, The Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, thank you. And so it's the Lakers with it. Toronto making their last shot. James can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Murray Boyles. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. MP scanning the floor. Shot is up, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Picked by Pirtle. Here's Shed. Outside Barrett. Launches a 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 5. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. 12 points for him.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Shed. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Dick with a miss. MP outside. A minute 31 left in the first quarter here. From deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
.11 left to play in the first. And Los Angeles, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point. Shot.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Toronto. Abaji comes in for Dick. And it's Walter in for Shed. The Lakers also with a sub. Smart's checked in. Here's Walter. Back to Barrett. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Here's James. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
On the wing, MP. Last game out. He had 38 points.
9 for 10 here in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Raptors trail by 14. Left side, Barrett. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Okay, big man. Hammer it home.
Ooh, showing some athleticism right there. He still knows how to finish.
Well, he doesn't count on elevation or hang time, that's for sure, but he can still get it in the basket.
And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. Training 5 threes in that. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Maxi Kleber out there with Hayes. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then there's James. And it's Smart in at the one. Out to James. Three-pointer. And Los Angeles another three.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Some changes for Toronto. Dick, he's checked in for Mobo. Barrett comes in for Walter. Shed comes in for Temple. Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Smart.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
MP outside. Pass to Reeves. Back to MP. There's the triple. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Guys, back to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, appreciate the report. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Abaji. And he banks in the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Abaji. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in for Kleber. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. James has got 36 points.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Toronto passing it around, and players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment. He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Poeltl. Here's Barrett. Here's Dick. No good on the triple. James outside. There's a minute 47 left in the second period. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Fires from 14. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 6.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense, not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
And the bucket is good.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
For Toronto, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And Toronto calls time here. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Both teams deciding to change it up. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at look at the Raptors. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left, but there's nowhere else they'd rather be.
The skill level of Pirtle, admirable. So good at getting the ball over to the open teammate.
Outside Reeves. From deep, MP. On target from range. James has got 43 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now Los Angeles moving it up. 32 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Good! Another from three.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Dick. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
And here's MP from outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
For the West, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia. He's one of those players that can win at any time.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot, I'm telling you, but he ends up doing it, and he gets a lot of triple-doubles, Shaq.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Raptors.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And that'll do it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's Shed, still without a bucket. We've got R.J. Barrett. Dick is out there with Jakob Poeltl, and it's Shed in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, rebounded by the Lakers. MP's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Fires the 3, connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Klay took it.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Fires the 3, connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
Another miss, not how he wanted to start the second half.
There's the drive. Oh, connects again.
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Timeout called, the Raptors. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You look at MP, he occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Here's the three. Rebound Toronto. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Picked by Pirtle. Here's Shed. Outside Dick. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball. And of course the season is still young, but a great time to look at our Rookie of the Year list. These are the guys making an immediate impact. Well, you look at James. What an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list.
Good! Another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
It's a new single-game high water mark for triples.
And 15 threes for MP, passing Klay Thompson's record from 2018. Just a privilege to witness it.
And the Raptors making a change here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Dick. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Now for an update on R.J. Barrett, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Toronto's head athletic trainer about his status. He called the injury a lower back bruise and said it's very stiff at the moment. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Pass to Dick. It's tipped. Here's James. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Dick. Releases from 15. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. R.J. Barrett comes in for Shed. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Now MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Over to the left wing, down low. And he gets the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Los Angeles, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back after this word. And we return to the action as the single-game record for three-pointers is being rewritten.
Give this man his flowers. He is putting on a game for the ages.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. They've got Hayes. James is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Connect in at the 2. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's MP. Takes it inside. And good! There's another!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Hurdles checked in for Mobo.
Now into the lineup for Toronto.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Pass to Abaji. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually, it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
MP outside. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Here's Walter. Pass to Barrett. Here's Mamukelashvili. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
James outside. And it's good. He hits another one.
That score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished.
Well, he's cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. Either way, he is having a night to remember.
Shot clock at 5. Barrett can't hit.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
For 3, James hits yet again. Wow!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for 2nd most points in a game. Unbelievable night.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game we'll be talking about for decades. I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Toronto's gone 0.